Friends, today we are going to read the lesson The Sermon at Banaras by Betty Renshaw. Book is Values and Voices, a college reader. About the author. Betty Louise Renshaw Barbara was born in Shannon, Mississippi on September 3, 1927 to PC and Lillian Renshaw. After graduating valedictorian from Shannon High School, she went on to obtain her Bachelor of Arts degree from Mississippi College and later a Master of Arts from Mississippi University for Women. Gautam Buddha began life as a prince named Siddhartha Gautam in northern India. At 12, he was sent away for schooling in Hindu sacred scriptures, and 4 years later he returned home to marry a princess. They had a son and lived for 10 years as befitted royalty. At about the age of 25, the prince, theretofore shielded from the sufferings of the world, while out hunting, chanced upon a sick man, then an aged man, then a funeral procession, and finally a monk begging for alms. These sights so moved him that he at once went out into the world to seek enlightenment concerning the sorrows he had witnessed. Sacred here means embodying the laws or doctrines of a religion, scriptures, the sacred writings of a religion, befitted, be appropriate, or suit, chanced upon, came across by chance, alms, money, or food given to poor people in charity. Enlightenment, a state of high spiritual knowledge. He wandered for 7 years and finally sat down under a peepal tree, where he vowed to stay until enlightenment came. Enlightened after 7 days, he renamed the tree the Bodhi tree, the tree of wisdom, and began to teach and to share his new understandings. At that point, he became known as the Buddha, the awakened or the enlightened. The Buddha preached his first sermon at the city of Banaras, most holy of the dipping places on the river Ganges. That sermon has been preserved and is given here. It reflects the Buddha's wisdom about one inscrutable kind of suffering. Wandered means to move without a fixed course. Vowed means solemnly promise to do a specific thing. Preached means deliver a religious address to an assembled group of people. Sermon means a talk on religious or moral subject. Holy means sacred. Dipping places means bathing. And inscrutable means something which cannot be understood. Kissa Gautami had only one son, and he died. In her grief, she carried the dead child to all her neighbors, asking them for medicine, and the people said, "She has lost her senses. The boy is dead." At length, Kissa Gautami met a man who replied to her request, "I cannot give thee medicine for thy child, but I know a physician who can." And the girl said, "Pray tell me, sir, who is it?" And the man replied, "Go to Sankhya Muni." The Buddha, Kissa Gautami, agreed, repaired to the Buddha and cried, "Lord and Master, give me The Buddha answered, "I want a handful of mustard seeds." And when the girl in her joy promised to procure it, the Buddha added, "The mustard seed must be taken from a house where no one has lost a child, husband, parent, or friend." Poor Kissa Gautami now went from house to house, and the people pitied her and said, "Here is mustard seed, take it." But when she asked, "Did a son or daughter, a father or mother die in your family?" they answered her, "Alas, the living are few, but the dead are many. Do not remind us of our deepest grief." Then there was no house but some beloved one. Then there was no house where some beloved one had died in it. Kissa Gautami became weary and hopeless and sat down at the wayside watching the lights of the city. As they flickered up and were extinguished again, at last the darkness of the night reigned everywhere, and she considered the fate of men. That their lights flicker up and are extinguished again, and she thought to herself, how selfish I am in my grief. Death is common to all, yet in this valley or desolation there is a path that leads him to immortality who has surrendered all selfishness. The Buddha said, the life of mortal in this world is trouble and brief and combined with pain. For there is not any means by which those that have been born can avoid dying. After reaching old age, there is death. Of such a nature are living beings. As ripe fruits are early in the danger of falling, so mortals, when born, are always in danger of death. As all earthen vessels made by the potter end in being broken, so is the life of mortals, both young and adult, both those who are fools and those who are wise are fall into the power of death. All are subject to death. Of those who overcome by death depart from life, a father cannot save his son, nor kinsmen their relations. Mark, while relatives are looking on and lamenting deeply one by one, mortals are carried off like an ox that is led to the slaughter. So the world is afflicted with death and decay. Therefore the wise do not grieve, knowing the terms of the word. Kinsman is a man who is one of a person's blood relations. Lamenting means express regret or disappointment about something. Slaughter means killing of animals for food. Afflicted means affect adversely. Not from weeping nor from grieving will anyone obtain peace of mind. On the contrary, his pain will be the greater and his body will suffer. He will make himself sick and pale. Yet the dead are not saved by his lamentation. He also seeks peace should draw out the arrow of lamentation and complaint and grief. He who has drawn out the arrow and has become composed will obtain peace of mind. He who has he who has overcome all sorrow will become free from sorrow and be blessed. So this is the presentation made by Anushri Nair of class 10C. Thanks.